here's a free report you should get on, on the internet. It's at the Federal Trade Commission. If you go to ftc.gov and put coronavirus and your mortgage. See, I think that we all should have the real facts. I mean, if you go on the internet and try to say, hey, I need help with my mortgage because I can't pay, you're going to get all kinds of people who are going to sucker you into something that sort of sounds maybe, and they have a part truth in it, but they're going to get your money. So you really have to know what is legitimate and not. This report that shows you the laws and what is part of the virus, uh, reviving package or whatever they call that thing now. CARES is another name for it, whatever, you know what I mean. So if you go through this, and it just came out on the April 14th, so it's pretty much up to date, and it really tells you about if you're unable to make your mortgage payments, you could lose your home to foreclosure, right? And the federal lenders and some private lenders now are offering borrowers temporary help. I'm reading from the report, as you could say, but you could go on it line and get it. But the measures don't apply to everyone. So if you need help, the research options available to you and getting through these are tough times. Here's some tips, okay? And at the end of this stuff, it shows you who to contact to get free help on this. So stay with me. The federal law says, in the new law about the Coronavirus Act, it created two protections for borrowers, okay? One, to be eligible, you must have a federally backed mortgage. Okay. And if you have a federally backed mortgage and you're experiencing hardship because of the virus, okay, first, there's a temporary suspension called a moratorium or foreclosure for 60 days. So that means like if you're in foreclosure and they got to stop everything for 60 days starting March 18th. So that's half a month ago. Okay. Second is your right to forbearance for 180 days. That means you have a right now for 6 months, you know, for them to do some kind of make it easier for you to make this payment. This means that you can ask your servicer, the person you pay your mortgage to reduce or suspend your mortgage payments for that time. So you go, hey, I can't pay for 6 months. You ask, see what you get, whatever. After 6 months, you're still having trouble to pay for your mortgage, you could ask for another 6 months. So that's up to a year, okay, that you could get. First, figure out if your mortgage is federally backed. If you don't know, call your mortgage servicer and follow the links below. And there's links here to call. But basically, about half the mortgages are mortgage are the federal loan. That's housing, the HUD mortgages, FHA mortgages, Department of Agriculture mortgage, veterans, all those. And that's I think about half the mortgages in the country. Okay. Contact your servicer no matter what type of mortgage you have. Okay, so you have a government backed mortgage or don't have a, you got to contact them. Don't wait and think, there's going to be somebody on a white horse come by and solve all your problems. Hey, you bite the bullet first because that's going to get the angst off you. This is how you're going to live longer in life. It is not postponing the problems, taking care of them right away. Okay. Tell them your situation and ask what options are available. Even if your mortgage is not federally backed, a lot of these non federal mortgage people have other programs too. They're trying to get with the program to help people. Not everybody, but they are there. So if you're considering forbearance, keep in mind that is not loan forgiveness and ask your servicer what happens after forbearance ends. Okay, so if they say forbearance 6 months, okay, well, you want to know clearly what it means after that. Okay, uh, and your service provider should be able to tell you if it will extend the loan term so that you make payments after the end of the payments. You just keep making payments longer. If your monthly payments will go up to make up the difference, or if you will owe the entire amount paid in a lump sum. And ask, will this forbearance affect your credit? So I guess they have the option of squealing on you or not. Okay, if you need advice, here's what it says. Go to the Department of Housing and Urban Development. So you go to HUD.gov for a list of approved housing counselors. These are people. They're in every state, every county almost, that will do it for free, and help you through make that decision. Also, there's an 800 number by the Home Ownership Preservation Fund, and they're at 888. Oops, excuse me, the burp. The burp is not a phone number. It's 888 995 HOPE, HOPE. 888 995 HOPE. They're a nonprofit organization that partners with mortgage companies that try to help people. Okay. Check what help is available where you live. See, your state, every state now has programs that have help with people paying their mortgage and stuff like that. So check with your state about mortgage. How do you check with that? A couple ways. One, you can call 211 and they say looking for your help with your mortgage. And then they'll hook you up with some nonprofit who will know the state programs. The other way is your state housing finance office, state housing. So you live in Delaware, Delaware Housing Finance Company, and contact them. And what you want to do is avoid these mortgage relief scams. Yeah, there's too many scams. Just ignore anything that if they're calling you or if they're emailing you, that means they're going to get money that you don't have to give them. So do it yourself and you do the work and find them. Okay, and don't pay up front for help. Never, 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 never. They're not allowed to. That's illegal. Okay. Federal law says that even if you hire someone to help with your mortgage, you don't have to pay them until they deliver the results you want. So, in other words, if they say, okay, this will only cost you $500 to do this, and you say, okay, well, let's see what it is. So if they show you what it is and you don't want to, you don't pay until you see it. And if you see it, you don't like it, you don't have to pay. Okay. It's illegal for a company to charge you a penny until you've accepted their written offer for a loan modification or other relief from your lender. And you're free to reject an offer you don't like. So just don't do it unless you talk to one of these free counselors first, okay? Even if you hire someone, you should always feel free to contact your mortgage servicer directly and see whether they can offer you additional offers. So, in other words, you could go to one of these people who are selling to you and they give you a deal, supposedly. Take that deal, call the mortgage person, the people you're with the mortgage now, and say, hey, can you do this? And that's going to save you money. Feel free to contact me directly and see if they have options. Okay. To learn more about your rights when it comes to mortgage relief. So it's important that you know your options are relaxed. The problem is we're scared, we're lazy, we want to solve problems easily and have the thing go away. Somebody in a sweet talking voice is going to get a hold of you and say, just let me handle it, my dear. And you're going to lose money. Okay. So go to the Federal Trade Commission, ftc.gov. And what you want to do is look at the report that they have there for free called Coronavirus and Your Mortgage. Okay. These are the kinds of things I show in Lesko Help. This is a closed Facebook group I have, and it shows you how to get stuff for free. And there's too many people giving out free services and free money and things like that. You go to Google, you're going to get people who are going to charge you for the same thing you get for free. It probably won't even be as good.